Ah, crap. I'm streaming, but I didn't update my title.
No. This is the Space Engineers Lake Simulator in space, sort of. Well, see, technically it's still in space. I mean, really, I'm gonna get technical about it.
All right. Fix the title. Probably. Selected room is full. You have joined a random room.
Oh,
Random room it is. Froggy Popper. Hey, you
I'll
Froggy
join
Popper.
yours here in just a second,
All right.
or I'll let you know when if somebody leaves here.
Yeah, that'll work. Because I'm in a solo room. I don't want to be in a room all by myself.
Oh, somebody just left mine.
It's lonely here, man.
Oh, got one. Yay.
I'm hither.
Awesome. Guess what? You're up just in time to see me catch one. Yay. Yep.
Okay.
Hello. I'm casting right over there.
Yep,
Bloop.
that's where I was told to try.
I'm fishing with the stout walker now.
I think I got them all on the walker. It's this damn popper I gotta get up with.
Yep. Make sure you're set at a good time.
Yeah, I'm 8 p.m. It was the only decent time on this day. You pop on them. See if I can get some attention just running it in.
I noticed mine a bit better when I did slow. Like popped and waited for like 5 seconds between pops.
I was going slow, but nothing was happening. Nothing happened fast either, so.
There it is. It's hooked up again.
Yeah, snakeheads.
Got another one. Goodness.
Yeah, you're on easy street with that lure.
The stout Walker, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones I finished them all with. Was that? That and the clover spoon.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. I just saw all that stuff you were asking in chat. I didn't even have my chat up.
Hmm.
Lip rippers.
Oh, did you see that guy's club name over there? Oh, hooked up again, man. Come on, guy. Gotta get him in.
Yeah, I think you're yanking my chain. You didn't catch anything on this frog popper. You're just fucking with me, aren't you?
Yeah, you know. No, the frog popper, I'd take it a little easy. Not quite walking speed. Be like, pop it, let it sit like 3 or 4 seconds, and then pop it, let it sit 3 or 4 seconds. And I'd cast it a little bit more to the left than what you are. Like, I have a marker I can share with you.
You casting out towards
But
that
it's,
gap in the bushes?
from where you are, hang on, let me reel back in and I'll look
Yeah,
at
it
from
looks
where
like you're
you are
casting
and
right into
give
that
you a,
gap. I can't. I don't
I'll give
think
you,
I can cast very far out there with this thing.
I'll give you kind of a, okay, see that where the bushes kind of,
Yeah,
yeah, trying
that's
to look at where yours lands.
that's as
Yeah,
far as
just
I can
about
throw
there.
though.
Yep. Yeah, that's where I'm casting out at. Yep. And then bringing it back kind of along those lily pads to the right.
Yeah, you just basically landed right on my popper.
Yep. You know, what I've noticed is if I get past the trees, I usually don't catch them. But if it's out there by by those bushes, I usually hook up if I'm gonna get one. It's usually out there.
Guys, if I leave my mic on and my clicking's too loud, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
Because my mouse is quite loud.
I can barely hear.
Oh, hooked up again. Come on, Kai, man. What are you doing?
Not a damn thing. That's what I'm doing.
Yes.
All right, just for fun, I'm gonna put the frog popper on. Okay? I have the frog popper on. I'll scream if you want. Just make sure that so you know I'm not messing with you.
You should stream it. And let me watch how you're doing it, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it ain't working.
Yeah, I'll show you. Let me know if you can see it.
I almost banned Lil Rims from the Discord channel.
Oh, no.
I had his menu open to turn his volume up, and when I just alt tabbed back over, I almost banned him by accident.
Whoops. All right. So you see I got the frog popper on, right?
I see it.
See my marker out there? So you can see the marker that I'm casting at. Right there.
Yep, right in the gap of the bushes. Yep.
Yeah. So I throw it out and then like let it sit for a second. And I reel. And then I pull up and as soon as it starts popping, I like let it sit. And I go pretty slow. You see, it'll stay popping for like a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing.
And the longer you sit in that area, like over there by the bushes, the better off you're going to be as far as catching the snakeheads go.
I don't see much different between what you're doing and what I was doing.
I try to keep it at 2 of the dots if I can.
Guys, I'm gonna go for a bit. I'll be back soon.
All right, later.
Right on. So now I lost popping altogether.
Usually means something hit it.
But yeah, I mean, I just wait a little bit longer than I think maybe you're waiting, but that's about it. And then if I see ripples in the water, like if I see the water rising up, I just stop. And usually I get a bite.
I hooked up.
Nice. On the frog popper, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see, I'm not lying.
First ever snakehead on the frog popper.
Nice. Yeah, you just with the frog popper, you just gotta kind of slow down just a little bit. I've noticed that.
Slow down a
Like,
lot. Yeah.
If I go too quick, no, it just doesn't work. But if I take my time and slow down a bunch, then it'll work. So. I'm gonna switch baits if you're good in catching stuff. That's awesome. Awesome. I remember the vampire mouse. I almost put him on. There he is. Got one. Damn, got another one.
You'll be done with that lure in no time.
Yeah, it's a stout walker, so it's probably really good here, I'll bet. And then I still got the Irish bass jig, crayfish, spinnerbait left. Yeah. It just kicked over to nighttime. It's 9 o'clock on my
It
game.
just kicked over to mine too. We must have been right at the same time. I'm at
Yeah, pretty
9:01.
close. 9:03. Got something. It's not a snakehead.
It's a nice bass.
Yeah.
I did get a snakehead.
Nice. Yeah, I just saw you hook up, saw a big old ripple over there, and I'm like, yep, that's not a bass. Number 2 on the frog popper.
I'm gonna keep.
Nice. On another bass. Forward time to tomorrow morning. 5 a.m.
Get him.
Got one. Yep.
What in the world are you doing?
This is me. Welcome back. I was gonna blame my chips, but I don't have chips right now.
No, that was
Hello?
definitely not your mic.
Hello. Oh goodness. Well, I'm trying to get comfortable in my chair. Oh man, my allergies are just killing me. Oh.
Mine will be later. I got both my windows open. Nice breeze blowing through here,
Oh,
but I know it's going to be killing me later. Oh, did you let him get away?
I did. I missed him. Oh man.
How long have you guys been playing Planet for?
How long have we what?
You guys been playing Fishing Planet for?
Not entirely sure. I think I started playing it in like 2015.
No.
Ah, got all excited there when I caught a fish, but that's no snakehead. Oh, maybe it is. He was just swimming right at me. I thought I had a little one. Nice. 3 down, 4 to go.
Got one too.
And I can throw this lure in the trash.
Yay.
Where it so dearly belongs.
Right. Gosh, yeah, that frog popper is just something else.
Mm. What missions do you guys think is the easiest? Advanced, exploring, mastering, collecting, or fish monsters?
No idea.
I'm gonna try.
I would find one at the lower level lakes. Those are usually the easier
I
ones.
don't really have any ones at the low level lakes. Let me find one for mud water. Oh, okay. What fish can I get here? Trophy striped bass, trophy white bass. So definitely come here. Get this.
Reef.
What was that all about?
I hate this lure.
I couldn't tell. Oh, look what I got.
Just hook that on my popper real quick.
Yeah. Hang on. Swap them over there for you. Yeah, if only that were possible. Solve a lot of these fishing challenges really quick, wouldn't we? Oh, look again, Kai.
Only possible to push somebody in.
Oh, you'll get yours as soon as I have to use the Irish crayfish. Oh my gosh. That's my nemesis bait.
I've caught 3 on that so far.
I got 2 out of 11. Oof. It's a lot. What's the Chris?
Fishing with losers.
Hey.
What's up, Mr. Chris?
So my sister went to work, and I asked my sister's girlfriend what she wants for dinner, and she said ramen. And I was like, that sounds pretty good. So I just placed a DoorDash order for a Japanese place here in Springfield. So you're not streaming, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Oops, I just doxed myself.
Well, damn.
What a shame every state has a Springfield.
Right. Hey, Kai, I got another one.
Shut up. I mean, congratulations, man.
But apparently I should be able to expect my ramen delivery by like 6:40.
It'll be there by midnight.
I just ordered it. Like right
Oh,
before I
okay.
got on the call.
Oh, it's not too bad then.
And one time I went to a place and I had ramen and sake, and apparently I didn't read what was in the ramen I ordered well enough because they delivered it and there were tentacles poking out of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no, thanks.
Squid's actually not bad. I was on a date.
You're grabbing your noodles and they're grabbing your back.
I was on a date. I couldn't afford to be squeamish. Okay.
I can. I don't give a damn. It's one of the better parts about being married. Like, no dating allowed anymore. I don't have to impress.
You should still go on dates even if you're married. That's how you make marriages work.
Sure. Do you get another one, Kai?
Shut up.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Did you miss him?
I don't want to talk about it.
No. Okay. I'll let that one slide. Kai's having fun with frog poppers. He was playing Space Engineers, and then I mentioned I was catching fish on frog poppers.
I need to
He's like,
harass
wait, for real? Huh?
I need to harass Roman. It popped
I
up
haven't
on
seen.
Steam. Well, it popped up on Steam that he played Final Fantasy XIV online for the first time a few days ago.
I haven't seen him online at all today.
I need to harass him before he gets too far in so he can make a character on the server that I'm on. So I don't have as high of combat levels as other people that I play with. But I'm the only one that decided, you know what, mining, fishing, and gathering plants, that's a game for me. So I have much higher levels in gathering and crafting skills than they do. But I also found a slight exploit that lets me gain a level every 4 minutes.
Nice.
It's not really an exploit, it's time gated. So you like save up. Basically, you get permission slips over time, and you can save them up and run the quests that give a bunch of XP back to back with those permission slips. And then once you outlevel the area, you got to go find another area to do it again.
The hell?
Ooh.
You are not a snakehead
No, that'd be a catfish.
and won't fit on my stringer.
Oh darn. How do you catch a catfish on a frog popper?
I didn't. I changed over to the crayfish.
Well, there you go. Like catfish on a frog popper? That's got to be like some kind of achievement or something.
I was twitching the crayfish and caught it. I got grabbed it right
There
as
you
I was
go.
coming up out of the water.
Yep. I watched him bite it.
Can't seem
Right
to
in
finish
front
the
of me.
catch. Just gonna hang out here for a while now. Whee!
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had him do that too. Yeah.
Just gonna slap mirrored him with this fish.
Yeah, why not? Thanks, man. Whack. Yeah, I need a fish.
Hey, look! I finally caught him.
25.62 pound northern snakehead with embedded mirrodon. Yay. Oh, goodness.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, sorry. Oh, bad. It's better.
Oh,
I feel
Rue wandered by and said, "I hear sounds of life."
I feel really cold now.
Thanks. Shut up.
Someone was knocking on the door, rang the doorbell. I went out and checked. I opened the door. 3 kids. And I opened the door and they're like, "Sorry, sir, we accidentally threw our ball over your fence. Can we go in your backyard and get it?" And my first thought was, I'm not a sir.
I'm not a sir. Wait, I am. Oh, goodness. Right?
Yeah, but I think I'll go next door sometime and talk to the. This happens a few times a month,
Yeah.
and I think I'm gonna go next door and tell the parents like, look, your kids can just go in my backyard and grab the ball whenever. They don't have to ask permission. Just make sure the dog's not running around outside at the time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say that. It's better they ask in case the dog is out. You don't need that kind of legal troubles.
Guess what?
Doesn't count if you can't hit me in the face with it.
Okay, we'll see. Nope, dang it.
No, it's just like they knock their ball over the fence at least once a month since I've lived here. And it's kind of annoying that I'm bothered at least once a month to just say, yeah, you can go in the backyard.
That's it for that one.
I mean, heck, I've outright told the people on either side, like, hey, if y'all want to use our backyard for anything, I know we have the largest backyard in the neighborhood. Just say something. My backyard is like 2.5 times the size of anyone else's.
My backyard's pretty tiny.
Sucks to suck, don't it?
Thanks, man.
My backyard's pretty tiny too. But my front yard's pretty big, and my side yard's real big.
I don't have side yards.
My front yard is tiny, but I'm like, it's like a trapezoid shape or whatever that is. I forget.
I got a 1 acre lot, so it ain't real big, but
I think I have a little bit over half an acre. It's pretty tiny. I think I live in a suburb, so
right.
DoorDash, where's my ramen? I'm impatient.
I live on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere.
10 minutes.
DoorDash did have an update though, so what's your point?
Only been like 10 minutes, man.
I was just asking where it was. I wasn't saying like I want it right now.
You said I'm impatient.
Yeah, and then I said, where's my ramen? Not bring me my ramen now.
Oh, okay.
Means the same thing to them. They're probably thinking, damn, guy. I didn't got there yet.
Their analytics of their website says, well, this is one of the ones that hits refresh every 2 minutes.
All I did was unlock my phone. I didn't even close the app.
I'm like, oh, one of these people. Oh, okay.
Hey. Anyone I've bought stuff from or had delivered to me where they could leave a review of the customer, I've had good reviews.
I see.
Especially on eBay. I'm weird though. On eBay, I go ahead and like, if I buy something from someone, I quickly send them a message saying, hey, thank you so much for listing this. I didn't know I was looking for it and you happen to be selling it at the time whenever I decided I needed it. So thank you very much. And whenever it arrives, I let them know like, hey, it arrived. Yeah, did you know that you can leave reviews for your customers on eBay?
Mm-hmm.
I also have good eBay reviews as a seller. Back when I was selling trading
Not a
cards, I
basement?
would sell like sets.
Not a basement.
I don't live in the basement anymore.
No. I mean, you had good reviews as a seller, but not a basement.
Oh yeah, I get it. You know what?
Oh, goodness. No, but I know his cousin who.
Why?
Y'all are frustrating.
How?
I know where at least one of you lives. The other one still needs to send me his address.
Where do I live?
Somewhere between here and there.
You know, Father, you would think that Kai would send me his address quickly whenever I say, hey, yeah, I have this thing that cost over $100 that I'm not using. Do you want it for free? Just give me your address. I'll send it to you.
I see.
Kai doesn't like free things.
Guys just
Guess not.
Guy just never gets around to doing things. That's all. There you go.
All right, I'll show up at your doorstep now.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. No,
You can brush the dog for me. She needs it real bad.
First dog.
my dog needs brush too. She also needs a fur cut.
I filled half of one of those plastic shopping bags from the grocery store. Filled half of one of those with nice fluffy down when I was brushing her the other day.
Oh, goodness.
If you had the right equipment, you could then turn your dog's like fur that was shed during brushing into yarn.
Yep. And I know how to do it and can do it. And have done it. My mother is one of those people that can make anything. And she does all kinds of yarn. And crazy stuff.
I'm tempted to do it, like to learn how to do it and stuff, because I know that unless something happens, I'm definitely going to outlive my dog. And I would like as much as possible to have around to remember her by.
Pop open Google and type Hazel Rose looms. And all the stuff you see come up as Hazel Rose looms on Google, that's my mother. Hazel's my mom. And Rose would be her sister, my Aunt Rosie.
Oh man,
You didn't want
there
that
was
one
a
anyway.
snakehead gonna go and bite it just as I pulled it out of the water. Man. There it is.
Well, it's not the worst I've seen, website-wise. Could definitely use a few updates, but
Yeah, I think she's been running the same thing since the friggin' internet began.
but I will tell you, it is way better than some quote-unquote professional websites I've seen.
I don't know who does it for her.
It's still not great, but it's not bad.
But she makes all the looms. They're all handmade in her wood shop. And then she goes around and she teaches classes on yarn making and weaving with looms and stuff at different trade conventions.
Guys, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
All right, catch you later,
See
man.
you later.
There was a child in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
There was.
How much profanity did I use without realizing?
Oh, you know.
He's been following my Twitch for a year or two. Pretty sure he's used to the profanity.
Whoa, I think I caught a little bass. Yep.
The game's skittering across the water. I don't even think that thing got wet on the way in.
Right? I feel bad for those fish. Just rip them right out of the water.
It's a bird. It's playing. Nah, it's Merriden's bass. Yeah. Yeah, I set it down when I got my lunch and forgot it.
It's being caught with like an 80-pound rig that's only like 20-pound fish. Held 2-pound fish right there.
2-pound fish, yeah.
But I have an 80-pound rig bringing him in. And rope. Oh yeah, I see my other son, actual real life fishing. My dad gives him all kinds of hell because he uses way too heavy a line when he's fishing. Says you can bring your pole with your rope on it.
You bring your
How's
winch.
Grandpa doing?
Huh?
How's Grandma and Grandpa doing?
Good.
Maybe I'll take some time out of my vacation to drive on up there and visit everybody.
When's your vacation?
June 15th through the 27th.
Let me know when you're gonna be here. Yeah. Be fun.
Hey, pupper.
I
What you
just,
doing?
I just
Oh.
know that my grandparents
I guess petting the
that are
dog now.
still alive somewhat care. I've been told they care enough to ask about me a few times.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, pupper? Yeah, you being a good girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, go play. Let me fish. I didn't say anything about taking stuff off my desk when you go. Just go with an empty mouth. I know it's difficult for you to walk with nothing in your mouth. I understand.
Oh, thank you, DoorDash, for sending me a text and making me think someone actually cared enough to text me.
Ding.
The only one who cares enough to text me is my ex whenever she wants to see the dog. I'm tempted to send back, like, sorry, it's my dog. The dog chose me. That's how this all happened. Still don't know why.
Be right back.
I looked in the Discord and saw a name offline, and my first thought was, I don't trust anyone that has that name. And the reason is video games have trained me not to trust anyone that has that name. Game character has that name, and I'm like, you're a bad guy.
You're a bad guy. You're trying to pull some shit.
The name does not make the person. I know that for a fact. For example, you can find all kinds of Christophers in the world. I'm close to the worst kind, but I'm not the worst.
That would be Christopher Robin.
My grandmother on my mother's side supposedly tried to get my mom to name me that.
I'm glad she failed.
My mom has told me multiple times that she almost gave me an Irish name with a German last name.
You could drink all the good beer.
She wanted to name me Donovan Patrick. Hold on a moment. My dog was barking out the back window.
Kids have to go get their ball again.
I don't know, maybe. No, it was the wrong side for that. Can I help you, young lady? Now, are you apologizing? Okay, I forgive. My dog is 4 years old, and yet she's still a master of the puppy dog eyes.
That'll never change.
She knows exactly how to do it, too. She keeps her head down and looks up at me without, like, tilting her head.
Well, it's rude to actually point your nose at somebody. It's
We
challenging.
do it all the time. My dog's a good doggy. She just doesn't know how to contain her excitement. I have to let my dog out before people visit. That way she doesn't have excited tinkles on the floor. You know why I think she has so much energy?
It's a dog.
I actually buy quality dog food.
That matters. But just dogs are wound tight to start with. They're not really made to be indoor animals. Oh, you pupper. So can't hardly get mine to go outside now. She thinks being indoors is cool as hell. She's been an outdoor dog. She's 3 years old and she's always lived outside. She's never been in the house
Well,
until she moved here, and now we have a dog door. They come in and go as they please. And
I make sure to let my dog out fairly frequently, but I also have her inside most of the time. And the reasoning is that I read that indoor animals, like pets that you keep mostly inside, tend to live longer.
yep. And she's perfectly happy being indoors. She goes outside, do her business, and plays with Gracie a little bit, but comes right back in. Mostly because she's bonded like crazy to me at the moment and won't let me out of her sight for nothing. So she'll run outside and pee and run right back in and make sure I'm still where she left me.
Unfortunately, I don't understand like why it happened. I have a few guesses, but my dog has separation anxiety.
Yeah.
Like
Dogs are pack animals. They don't ever want to be left.
a few years ago, like 2 years ago, my ex, after we'd broken up and moved elsewhere, like moved separately, my ex asked if she could come take the dog for the day. And I said, yeah, sure, that's fine. It might be good for her. She didn't even get 2 minutes down the road, and my dog was essentially bawling.
Mm-mm.
So she wound up bringing the dog back pretty quick. Meanwhile, I put my dog in the car, and she's like, we're going on an adventure? Okay. Oh, there's another car. I need to bark at it. But yeah, if I have my dog on the leash and I open a car door, she just jumps in with zero hesitation.
I had to trick this dog into the truck to get her home, biting me the whole time. Her fear response was to nip at you, and she was afraid. So I was giving her treats, and when she'd go to take the treat from me, I'd throw it on the back seat of my truck. And my truck's pretty tall, and her fat butt couldn't jump up there. But she had her front feet up on the back seat and was stretching over the seat trying to reach the treats that I'd thrown in there. And I just snuck up behind her and grabbed her by the back legs and shoved her in and shut the door while she was biting me. Once she was in the truck, she was fine. She just didn't want to be touched.
I got my dog as just a wee little pup. Whenever we were in they have these rooms at the shelters that you can go into to like interact with the animal.
Yep.
And whenever the pup was brought into the room, she was sniffing and wandering around and knocked her head on the chair. And my ex and I were both there, and I turned to my ex and said, "She's perfect, but she's stupid." Unfortunately, though, it turned out that she also had a respiratory infection whenever we got her. We got that taken care of, though. At great cost. Visiting the vet cost me like $400.
Yeah, vets are not cheap.
But now she's happy and healthy and still stupid. That's okay because I love her.
Smart's not required.
The girl I would still probably be with if I hadn't moved away to go to college, because she found someone else that convinced her that it was a good idea. She was very pretty, but dumber than a box of rum. In fact, one day she did something dumb, and my mom said, "It's a good thing you're pretty." And she said, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, you dodged a bullet there, buddy. Looks don't last, but stupid's forever.
I find stupid somewhat endearing, though.
Not in a life partner. That'll get old real fast.
My issue is the women that are as smart as I am, at least IQ wise, are too smart to be with me.
Well, you don't need one that's, super high IQ. Just, one that can chew gum and walk at the same time. Be good.
No, the ones as smart as me are the ones out here, like, all I got to do is marry this rich guy, and I don't have to do anything because he's like 90 years old and can't do anything anyways, and wait for him to die.
Yeah, you want to dodge those also.
Let me see it. I'm not going to take, I just want to see. Okay.
Oh, Lordy.
You know, a fun DIY toy you can make for dogs?
Hmm.
Take a water bottle, drink all the water or dump it out or whatever, close it, and like glue one end of a rope to a part of it and then wrap it really tight and glue the other end. They seem to really like that it's rope that's has that plastic crunch.
My
I know
dogs are
my
utterly
dog likes
fascinated
to
with taking the lids off of bottles. If I finish a bottle of Coke, I'll screw the lid on as tight as I can get it and just drop it. She'll snatch it up and work on it until she gets the lid off.
and my dog likes chewing on water bottles anytime I leave one alone. But she won't chew on one that has liquid in it. She's smart enough to realize, oh, dad is still drinking out of that one. She's real good at begging, but knows better than to try and steal. At least whenever I'm there. If there's a food container unattended, though, she'll go for it.
Hey, you didn't want it. You wanted it, you wouldn't have left it there.
Yeah, she will attack with zero hesitation.
I hate
I
these
call my
fish.
dog. I call my dog dumb, but in all reality, she's really smart for a dog.
Ugh. I haven't made up my mind about this new one yet. Seems pretty smart, but sometimes not so much.
Vanellope is scary smart. Like a few months after we got her, she managed to find a lollipop that had the wrapper on it and everything, right? We found the dog having unwrapped the lollipop without damaging the wrapper somehow, holding the stick between her paws and licking it.
Nice. Did you ask her how many licks it took to get to the center?
I don't know. There was also an incident where she found a bag of bagels. We confiscated it and threw away 3 bagels that were just scattered around. And we thought, okay, she must have eaten the rest, right? I think like 6 months later, she runs through the house or the apartment holding a very stale bagel.
Went and got one out of her stash.
And we looked, like we searched to find where any bagels might be. She is too smart for her own good. Oh, okay. I guess I'll be back. Food apparently arrived at some point.
Ramen time.
All right, be back in a bit.
All right, Meriden. I'm going to give you my Steam account. You catch these damn fish for me.
Uh,
Got the old alligator gar. Seen one of those in a while. Lure Loser's living up to his name. Guy from Lure Losers just broke his line.
Yeah, I saw that. I laughed too.
And that loser just caught a big old weed. Oh, wait, that was you. Sorry.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Sorry. These fish are frustrating me. Taking it out on everyone now. This dog has never had rawhide before. And she's just fascinated with it.
I'm gonna go see if I can't catch fish up at St. Croix.
I might go with you because I'm freaking bored to death here and I ain't catching nothing. So what did you catch at Willow? Did you do anything there?
No, I never caught one.
Maybe I'll go check that out and see which one of these lures works there. Before I come to Joaquin. Wait, there's no clover on Weeping Willow Fisheries. Oh, you can catch snakehead there, but I don't think they're the event ones, are they? I think
Look
you
at your
catch.
quest.
I think does it show on there? It does say Weeping Willow, doesn't it? Interesting.
So I forgot that I did not order ramen for myself.
Hmm?
I ordered a teriyaki chicken and rice bowl.
Mhm.
I mean, it's teriyaki chicken, but I don't think it's worth what I paid.
I guarantee you it isn't. This teriyaki
Didn't
chicken's
tell,
disgusting.
didn't tell the driver, damn it, go back and get my ramens.
Oh no, I didn't order ramen for myself. I decided since I ate soup yesterday that I want to eat it today. Not that I don't like soup, but just figured it would be a bit much.
So where are you fishing at, Kai?
Weeping Willow at the moment, checking it out. I don't think I'm going to be
So
here
am I.
long.
I'm in the ditch, right behind.
That's where I started. I just went across the street to the pond.
Got one. Got one just new. on the swim bait lucky pot.
The biggest reason why I think that this meal isn't worth what I paid for it is that the chicken is a little dry.
And the other reason is because it's teriyaki chicken.
I ordered teriyaki chicken, okay?
I know. That was your
It
first
sounded
mistake.
good.
Teriyaki chicken.
Teriyaki.
See? Snakehead. Oh, yeah.
I didn't see a thing. Saw nothing.
If you're not nice, gentlemen, I'll be sure to say not nice things at your funerals.
I won't mind.
Couldn't let the opportunity pass without saying the word.
I'm unlikely to have one anyways.
I'll write your obituary. Was a terrible person. Very picky eater.
Wasn't a picky eater at all. Just doesn't like teriyaki.
Picky eater. I don't like catfish, but you're not going to see me not eat catfish if it's presented to me.
You'll see me not eat catfish. Nope.
See, you're picky.
I will eat the catfish. All the catfish.
Nope.
I'm alert.
If it's
I have
good, fresh caught catfish. If it's that farm raised crap they get in the restaurant, I don't want it.
I am mildly allergic to grapefruit. Guess what one of my favorite things to have for breakfast is?
Catfish.
Grapefruit.
Teriyaki. Teriyaki grapefruit.
Teriyaki catfish grapefruit.
Oh
That sounds
my.
more gross.
That does sound pretty gross, doesn't it?
I mean, I don't think teriyaki and catfish would go together. I would at least try a bite to see if I'm wrong. But if you're going to make catfish, I would prefer either it be grilled with some salt and pepper or be breaded and fried.
See, I grew up in the swamps in Florida. And my dad was actually a commercial catfisherman. Caught catfish for a living, 600 pounds a day kind of catfish. And we ate catfish all the time. And the way we did it was just cut it up in chunks and dropped it in a bowl of flour, salt, and pepper. Shook it up in there and dropped it in a pan and fried it. And it was delicious. But it was fresh, too. Man. It was still swimming in a couple hours before we ate it.
So the reason for my dislike of catfish, because I looked into it.
They're
I
predators.
looked up, why does catfish always taste like mud?
Because somebody gave you mudcat. Yuck, you don't eat those. You eat blues or channel cat.
Well, the reason for that, whenever I looked it up, supposedly is when gutting the catfish, if you do it wrong, you will taint all the meat.
You can if you cut the bladder, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to cut that bile bag. Ick. Yeah, if you gut the catfish and a bunch of yellow looking liquid comes out, you messed up.
I will admit that I have had catfish that did taste reasonable. Like, I didn't mind it at all. So ironically, the best catfish I ever had was served in a college cafeteria.
my goodness.
Yeah, get a nice little blue cat or channel cat. They're tasty.
Hey Kai, guess what?
You fell in.
You wish. No, really, I know you wish.
I did come to a conclusion a while ago in regards to like almost all fish. You can't go wrong with just a salt grilled fish fillet.
My favorite fish still is trout. I used to catch rainbow trout in the morning. I'd get up early before daylight. Just getting daylight. I'd get over to the river across the street from our house, catch a couple of 10, 12-inch rainbow trout, walk back over to the house, throw them in a frying pan with a little bit of butter and onions and fry them up. Oh, so delicious. Yummy breakfast. And I could literally walk, a half a block to the river to catch them.
Out of curiosity, have you ever eaten something for the first time and it's like something about it is familiar?
I don't know. It's been too damn long since I've eaten something for the first time, I think.
A couple of years ago, I looked up, or I bought some proper raw tuna and looked up how to prepare it. And one of the suggestions was to do ahi tuna steaks. And I prepared it exactly how it said, which is like a regular steak. Cook the outside and have the inside be rare. So the inside was effectively raw. And somehow it felt so familiar to be eating raw tuna. In fact, I personally thought that the raw tuna tasted better than the cooked.
Never ran into any raw fish that I liked better than cooked. Yo, what's up? What's going on there, Roddy? I am still trying to catch these stupid snakeheads and on this stupid popper. Yeah, I agree. Never could get into sushi. Pretty sure if it's cooked, it ain't sushi though. Isn't that kind of what makes it sushi is being raw? Or is that something else? I like trout, and I like bass, and I like catfish. Fresh caught. I don't want any farm raised shit. Yeah, bass is good stuff.
Did you try to go to Sander Beggersy as well?
No, I'm still at Willow. But not
Oh.
for much longer because I ain't doing anything.
By the way, I think I don't have a dog.
Oh darn.
Yeah, I have an overgrown wingless fruit bat.
Oh. Well, I don't know what to tell you then, man. Sorry.
You would think dogs are generally considered to be carnivores.
Hey, got a bite on the
Mm.
bobber.
This dog really likes fruit. In fact, her favorite time recently is whenever I get my somewhat healthy snacks of sliced and dried apples. Basically, they're apple chips. She really likes these apple chips.
I like turtles.
I like turtles too.
I have never had a turtle.
I've eaten a lot of that too.
Get out from under the desk, baby.
Soft shell turtle. Used to catch soft shell turtles on the catfish lines a lot. And we'd eat those too. They're delicious. Soft shell
So,
turtles? No. Wasn't
Where I
illegal at all.
live, where I live, there are box turtles, and there are laws regarding box turtles.
Well, box turtles are protected species in most places. At least in a lot of places.
Yeah,
But they-
did you know that if there's a box turtle on your yard, you have a valid excuse to not mow no matter how much the city yells at you?
No, that I did not know.
Yeah, because it's endangering a protected species.
But now soft shell
Literally.
turtles. This was down in Lake Okeechobee in Florida. We'd catch the soft shells. The snappers, alligator snappers, another protected species.
Yeah, I was looking into it because I was curious. And like protected species laws override a lot of things. Like any rule, almost any rule, a protected species law is like, fuck you, I do what I want. So if your HOA is like, mow your lawn or you're going to get a fine, you're going to be like, there's a box turtle that lives here. And they're like, well, shit, I can't do anything. Or I can take you to court and you can countersue me.
I dropped a picture of a soft shell turtle in Discord. That's them ugly bastards we used to eat. They're ugly as sin, but they're delicious.
Box turtles are much cuter. In fact, I found a male and female box turtle doing their business in our backyard when I lived with my mom.
You're lucky you still got fingers, Mr. Passionate, because those suckers can reach their own tails.
Oh no, I didn't touch them.
No, Roddy said he picked up a giant friggin' alligator snapping turtle. Those suckers can take off some body parts.
The box turtles I found, the thing that I find most interesting about it is the male was like a third the size of the female.
Those soft shell turtles, they can bite. You can't just grab them by the back of the shell like a regular turtle. You look at the neck on that thing. They can reach their own backs.
Grab them by the neck.
That's what we did, but we did it in a kind of a rude manner. Stuck a freaking gaff hook through his neck. Pull his neck out with the gaff hook and lop it right off. Because he wasn't getting turned loose. He was going in the pot. They are
By the
ugly.
way, geese are a natural enemy of man. Would you like to know why?
What is?
Geese.
Geese are natural enemies of everything, as far as I know.
If a goose was not our natural enemy, why do our hands fit so perfectly around their necks?
We were evolved just to strangle geese. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I had a pair of geese attack the hell out of me one time. I was riding my bicycle when I was a kid, and two geese attacked me. They're some vicious some bitches.
I may or may not have kicked a goose once. It was angry at me, and I was just taking a walk through our nature trail at a college, and it charged at me, and I sort of just swung my leg forward. It was not happy. Then again, I see geese, and I'm like, "You're smaller than me. What can you do?"
Bite the shit out of you is what you can do.
So you've never met me in person. I am always covered, almost from head to toe.
We should do that when you're coming over from baseball practice. Yeah. Fucking home run. Here's some goose attitude.
I think it's in Arkansas, but somewhere there's a law regarding wild hogs where if you see a wild hog and you have a gun on you, you are legally obligated to shoot it.
Arkansas and Texas both overrun with them. What? What are you talking about? No. I'm buying no Congo pack. What makes you think that?
I did.
Yeah, I bought it. I'm driving around the Congo boat.
I mean, no, Kai, you totally unlocked that just by playing the game normally.
Right. I made it naturally. No, I definitely bought it. It's one of my favorite places to go fishing. This mission, we got to catch all these snakeheads on all these different lures. In fact, you have to catch them on this retarded popper. Uh, did you get high enough level to go there normally, though, while you were doing it? I don't remember. I know we fished there with you there before, but I don't remember what level you were or anything. Slacker. You're getting close then.
So I have a fun plan if my laptop ever decides that it wants to die.
So,
I'm going to turn it into an all-in-one.
of what now?
It's this type of computer where you basically, like, it looks like you're just buying a really thick monitor, but it's the whole computer. And if my laptop ever has issues that aren't like the motherboard, processor, or graphics card, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to DIY it into an all-in-one computer. Which will be funny because then it'll be a desktop that has a little battery icon.
Albion. Albion.
The appearance of the soft-shell turtle is an affront to nature.
Like Albion Pride. An MMO Albion. I don't know what that is. The only Albion I know of is X3.
I could not play Albion online. I don't know what made me not be able to play it, but just something about it I just didn't like. Well, Mr. Passionate, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 lately because my friend convinced me to play it.
I played that a couple of years ago. We played it for a while. It was pretty fun. I don't know why we quit.
What's that one damn lake that I went to that I caught a whole bunch of them? Can't remember. Marion, maybe? Marin? South America?
And Mr. Passionate,
I
I'm
don't
not
remember.
a stranger to MMOs. Like I've played WoW and
I might have to
I'm
try it.
currently completely maxed on RuneScape with even the new necromancy skill. I only boot it up whenever they release something new so that I can max again, essentially.
I'll BRB.
All right.
But yeah, I tried Albion Online and I personally, it just didn't click for me. I'm not going to make fun of people that like it. Like, I'm sure it's a good game in its own right, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'm assuming chat can hear me.
Yes.
It's part of why you're muted by default whenever I open your stream.
Yep. Chat can hear you.
I'm just never sure because I know that you can like set what your stream can hear and not hear.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, my stream. Here's my Discord.
Now that I think about it, how often do I pop into your stream and take over?
All time. It's all good because I'm usually fishing and ignoring my chat anyways. Or doing something. Forget to look at chat for an hour. I'm like, oh yeah, like people been talking to me for an hour and I've been ignoring them.
Yeah, there have been a few times where I'll pop in and like I'll talk to people in the chat for like 30 minutes and all of a sudden realize and say, sorry, Kai, it's my stream now. But no, I'm sure that I would like Albion if I would give it a proper chance. It's just something about the early game threw me off so hard.
What kind of game is it? I mean, I got the MMO part, but sci-fi, fantasy, what sort of game?
Fantasy one, I'm pretty sure.
Boo.
Boo,
Yeah, boo.
boo, boo hoo.
Don't cry about it.
Wah. Oh, I just realized that you asked a question in regards to something I said earlier. When I said I'm normally covered from head to toe, I mean I wear good shoes, long pants, long sleeve shirts, probably a pretty decent jacket, and I'll oftentimes be wearing it. Even in the summer, I still wear long sleeves.
And pantyhose. Don't forget the pantyhose.
You wish. I'd probably look a lot better in them than you would.
Yeah, there's not much doubt of that. You would not want to
Okay,
see me in
guys,
something like that. It would be bad.
This is so much worse mental imagery than I ever need right now. So
Now he's going to be thinking about Kyasix and pantyhose all day. His mind's eye is going to go blind.
it's at least very sick at the moment.
It's a good thing I have ADHD tendencies and can't focus on anything for very long.
Feeling ill suddenly. Not sure why. I think I know where to use this one at.
Well, the Irish bass jig
Man.
does absolutely nothing in the back of St. Croix.
Well, I know that that's probably Naren that needs the Irish bass jig.
Probably.
Try to figure out where to use the crayfish, spinnerbait, and the buzzbait.
I would think either the spinnerbait or the buzzbait would be blue crab. There's a lot of stuff there you can catch on buzzbait.
Yeah, I'll go blue crab and see. Where are you at, Naren, right now?
St. Croix, but I'm gonna do just what we were talking about. I'm gonna go to blue crab and boat down by the, where the sunken barge is.
Yeah.
Way out the end by the windmills. I'll go out there and try
Yeah.
buzzbait out there.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Selected room is full. You have joined a random room.
See how you are.
Let me know. Let me know when you get a room. Somebody leaves or something.
All right. I just got into a room. There's 9. Looks like there's 9 people in it. How many can be in a room?
There's nobody in my room except me and my dog.
Wrong kind of room, man.
Get a room.
Also, wrong kind of room.
I don't know the Twitch and YouTube terms of service or whatever, so I don't know what I'm allowed to say and not say entirely.
If you're not sure, don't say it.
That's why I didn't say anything in regards to what was just said. I learned at a very early age, when in doubt, shut up. That's also a good piece of advice for talking to women.
Don't dig the hole any deeper.
If you don't know what to say, don't say anything because you're probably going to make it worse.
Damn, Kyle, great call.
Hmm?
Great call.
What'd you do?
Buzz bait down by the barge,
Yeah?
right off the barge on one of the mangrove clumps. Hooked up immediately. First cast.
I got a bite, but I didn't hook him.
First cast got one.
A while back, my sister made cucumber water, and I was confused as to why anyone would want it. Like, it's just water that you decided to put a vegetable into that might rot.
Damn it. Missed a strike again?
And that's because you're bad at games. Thought you knew that.
Apparently.
It's okay, I'm bad at everything.
You'd think a fella that spent a whole lot of his life fishing would be better at it.
That just reminded me. When I worked at a call center, my coworker was a young woman that worked right beside me. And like right when we showed up to work, we played the game of how many pickup lines did Chris come up with or find today, or since last time we worked. And the reason I was just reminded of that is bad at everything. Because one of them was, hey, do you like bad boys? Because I'm bad at everything.
Bad at everything.
Almost got
Doesn't
in
seem like it
trouble
would
with
be that
HR.
productive.
I almost got in trouble with HR a couple times. They talked to us individually about it and discovered that it in fact was not harassment because we were both just having a good time having a chat before work. But the Karen, like the next cubicle aisle over, apparently did not take kindly to it. Your stream buffered. What the heck? I'm not sure if that was me, you, or Twitch.
No telling.
Or all
My
the
internet's been pretty bad lately, so it could have been me. But everything does still seem to be streaming.
Yeah, it just buffered for a second. I think Mr. Passionate might have left. Or not. There's just two people watching the stream now. Maybe we irritated someone. It was probably me. I'm good at that. You're bad at checking your stream chat. I'm bad at realizing that someone messaged me on Discord.
I check my Discord messages at least once a day. Well, I guess this fish isn't interested in going for a third try.
I want my friend to come back. He's been in Japan too long and no one's harassing me to go to Five Guys or get Cold Stone ice cream with them. Last time I talked to him, though, I asked if he wanted to go get some ice cream or something, and he said, yeah, I would, but can't really do that.
A mirror that just appeared on my head.
I was watching your stream and waited until somebody left.
Oh, because I totally forgot to tell you, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to catch fishies and wasn't happening.
We should know by now not to trust Kai to give us any information.
Uh-oh, look, okay. Here's how you do it. Oh, this is a permit.
Yep.
That's the wrong fishy.
The wrong flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I've barely had any soda this year. And last night I was like, a soda sounds really good. So I went to the gas station and I got a soda because, I don't want to buy a bunch. And then I took 3 sips and I felt sick. I was like instant regret.
What kind of soda did you get?
I got a Mountain Dew. Probably why it made me sick.
Yeah, not a big fan of those.
I've also tried with a Coke this year, and that made me feel sick. Just soda in general, my body is like rejecting. Sody pop. You know what? We can get around all of the regional terminology in regards to that stuff by just calling it carbonated beverage.
In that case, just take a piece of charcoal and put it in water. Look. Carbonated beverage.
No, that's carbonized beverage.
It's got carbon in it. It's carbonated.
No, it's carbonized if you do that.
Carbonated.
Carbonation is adding carbon dioxide to something. Just adding carbon to it is carbonizing it.
Oh.
Steel is carbonized iron.
What the hell was that? Did you see that fish just jump out of the water?
Yeah, tarpon.
Or was that just me?
That was a big old tarpon.
It's just you. You're hallucinating. We need to get you on some schizophrenia meds.
I guess.
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Where did I go?
I went to log in.
Oh, says you're offline. Now it says you're online.
Booted me right out to the login.
Remember when Steam had issues while we were trying to fish and you would both be notified that I had logged in like 50 times in a row?
Yeah, we're like, Chris, we know you logged in. You can stop telling us, buddy. Goodness.
I might get back in.
I got fishy. Got another permit.
Do you have a permit for that permit?
No. I'm gonna go to the regular spot. Go try over there. Oh shit! Never mind. There's like 900 people there. Oh no, there's nobody there. The hell am I talking about?
No, I see people over there. I want to try right over there where that big old tarpon keeps jumping. Trying to climb a tree.
You know, I like tree climbing. It's kind of fun sometimes.
Oh, no. Right where you were climbing the tree.
Really?
Yeah, I just threw over there and hooked up. I don't know what
I got
yet.
one too.
Oh, it's a snakehead. Nice.
Damn it, Kai.
Nice. I finally caught a fish.
Because I left for a little bit, but I'm back now. So guess what that means?
I'm going to go offline.
Well, that and you're all Miradon's fish now.
On a side note, you know what career path my mother of all people recently suggested to me?
Not a clue.
Fisherman.
She asked why I don't become a YouTuber or streamer.
You should.
Why?
Apparently, apparently my mother, like she was playing games on Xbox. I recently put her together a gaming PC, but she watches videos for the games that she plays, and she says that my sense of humor actually aligns really well with the sense of humor that some of these popular YouTubers and streamers that she watches sometimes have.
Yeah. I think you'd do all right.
Damn it, Kai.
What? What's that about?
Kai's
Hey.
catching all the fish now.
My fish is bigger than your rag.
Well, we all know that Nubs somehow has.
It's Nub's fault.
Speaking of, how is Nubs? I haven't talked to him in a hot minute.
Me neither. He's been scarce pretty much for the last month.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He said he's been binge watching shows and YouTube and reading. Just chilling. I'll bug him when next season of PoE starts up. I'll start nagging him to get back online. I think we burn him out there for a while.
Yeah, I think we definitely did. He burned himself out, one of the two or both.
Take it you got to go to work tonight?
Wasn't me that said it this time.
I'll kick herself out.
My son's doing laundry. So generally means he has to work tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
You said the W word, Kai. You gotta
Good.
kick yourself out now.
You kicked me out a minute ago, so it's good. I was one up.
Oh, okay. Cash it in, and I see. All right. I got an idea.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid.
I asked my friend to
Free.
pick up some ramen on the way home, and he just responded with a laughing emoji. Like he's in the country that invented ramen. I would certainly hope it would at least be decent quality.
Where did you go? You disappeared.
Went over in the little thing that kind of shoots off from the main lake.
Uh,
Fishing in that little stream that feeds it.
Mr. Strike.
Yeah, I think they're like right next to the mangrove trees here. I think these are mangroves, aren't they?
Yes. It got dark on me.
Oh, you're fishing in the evening. I'm fishing in the morning. Oh, that could be what my problem is. I didn't even check my time. What the hell am I doing? It's bottomed out.
Yeah. That can do it.
Oh, goodness.
By the way, gentlemen, do you want to play Helldivers 2 with me?
No.
Not particularly.
You don't want to get wrecked every 5 seconds?
No, not particularly.
No.
I'm not a shooter kind of guy.
My brother and I are actually fairly good at shooters, but we have difficulties. It's a fun time whenever something happens and we actually have a valid reason to shoot each other too. My brother got stuck in some fences that he couldn't get out of, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I can't do the mission. And I said, don't worry, bro. I got you. Bang.
Let me help.
You shot your brother? Oh, man.
It's okay. I called in a respawn for him right away.
No, I'm still here. Yeah, simmer down. I know it's okay. I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, my truck started up. My dog flipped her lid. She thought I was leaving. she ran in here and stuck her head out the window. I'm like, I'm still here. She's like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine then.
So my sister called in the technician again for the AC the other day. It was yesterday. And apparently a fuse had blown outside too, so That's fun. But he fixed it. However, I didn't know he was here, and I let the dog outside and went outside to investigate what she was barking at. And she was like dancing circles around the guy who was just trying to work.
Oh, there goes the drug plane.
Don't make fun of my plane.
Why else would a biplane be flying low and slow over the bayou? Ain't no crops to dust out here.
It's not drugs. It's high-grade medical supplies.
He's hauling a different kind of dust.
It's not drugs.
High-grade.
It's high-grade medical supplies.
High-grade metal supplies. That too.
Yeah, that too. There's probably some metals in there.
What a fishy!
Damn, this is your area, Kai, not mine.
Yeah, but it's not a snakehead. It's a unique common snook. Huh. Interesting.
How
That is
can it be
interesting.
both unique and common?
He's not a common unique. He's a unique common.
Guys, I'm scared. You want to hear a secret?
Hmm?
I'm going to tell you a secret that the tea makers won't tell you. You can use the same tea bag a couple times.
You want some watery ass tea? Eek.
How do you make ass tea? I don't understand.
Use the same tea
Now,
bag
the
a
better
couple times.
question is it watery ass tea or watery ass tea?
It's like nest tea, but it's ass tea.
Ooh.
No, you can use the same tea bag twice with little to no degradation in quality.
I don't know what the hell kind of tea bags you got, but I sure can't.
I buy the expensive
Nope.
one.
No.
My mom thinks I'm a pain in the ass. Anytime she offers me tea, I ask, is it chai tea? And she says no, and then I'm like, then I don't want it.
You are kind of a pain in the ass.
How would you know?
Somebody offers you tea and you don't want it.
I only want
Pain
chai
in
tea.
the ass time.
The
You know what I
part
like?
the part that she doesn't tell you is that she has chai tea. She doesn't want to make it for you.
Oh, that's just mean.
Oh, I know she has chai tea because I buy it and give it to everyone in the family. Every time they get sick, they're like, "I'm sick," and I deliver like 2 boxes of tea bags individually wrapped in foil for freshness. It's always the same stuff. Pretty sure everyone else in my family here has a stockpile of it. I tried to log into the app that we use for that place we don't talk about for time card tracking and stuff. Because my boss messaged me and asked me to submit my time card. And I log into the app and it's like, you don't have authorization to view this time card. And I'm just sitting there thinking, why? It's my time card. I'm not allowed to look at my own time card. Since when?
Apparently not.
But I had to go onto the janky website to approve it. Was a bit irritated though because had to approve it with fewer hours than I would have liked because it was the day that I called in was on there.
Guess what, Kai?
Mm.
Caught a fish.
Yay!
The wrong damn kind.
And you caught a snook too.
I did. Oof.
I've caught fish before.
Hey, I got a fish. Also a snook.
You just yoinked that out of the water.
Also the wrong kind.
Hey, there's only a
It bit and
10-pound fish and a 80-pound rod, so
It bit and it was out of the water. I didn't know you were playing Mortal Kombat.
Hello. I got fishing you. It's also the wrong kind of fish.
Oh, a black drum. What the hell did you catch a black drum on?
Irish crayfish.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. I know. Hit the freaking mud water. Just not catching anything here.
No, I got two pretty quick, and I'm excited. I thought we were gonna tear them up, and haven't done anything since.
Yeah, I don't know.
My hands hurting so bad. I don't think I'll be able to fish much longer.
It's Nub's fault. He threw
It is.
chum in the water everywhere except where you guys are.
That's right.
Yeah, but it was questionable chum
And red.
and red. I saw Rue poking fun at Nubs yesterday, but he never responded. Did you see her Chicago joke?
Mm-mm.
She said something about her friend that worked in Chicago for years says the place isn't nearly as violent as people say. And He's a tail gunner on a
Yeah.
school bus.
Yeah. Tail gunner on school bus. Yeah, I did see that one.
Got a bite, but that is not a snakehead. That is another snook. We're not going to talk about that guest.
I had a snakehead come up for the bait, but didn't grab it in time.
Trophy bonefish. Oh, you're having a bad day fishing when you hook a boner.
Uh,
A bad day fishing beats a good day working.
I'm not sure about that particular day.
I don't hate my job, it's annoying. And I feel trapped because where else can I get paid to sit on my butt and play video games all night? I don't even have to like submit bug reports or anything. I'm not a tester. Get to watch what I want, play what I want, and do whatever.
And get paid? Yeah, you better stick to that job. Best job I ever had. I quit because I got bored. And I kicked myself for years afterwards for quitting. But I was just so damn bored. Couldn't do it anymore. I worked as an apprentice machinist. Worked on a Morsiki computerized mill, making airplane parts. And getting paid a ridiculous amount of money for what I was doing, my age and the time. I was getting paid really well. And I just got so damn bored watching this damn computerized machine make airplane parts all night, you know, with the occasional help for me.
No, if it was nowadays, you could have just took your laptop or something with you and fiddled around on that while the machine was doing its thing and then interact with it whenever it needed it.
So,
I'm just a glorified babysitter.
and that's what I was. But I was babysitting a machine.
I'd prefer that.
And the parts I was running off were these really complicated valve bodies, but this was like a third axis computerized mill, and it took it about 40 minutes to run a part. And then I'd have to inspect it and deburr it,
So
and
as
that'd
long
take
as
me
there are
about
no
10 minutes. So for 30 minutes, I sat there scratching my ass waiting for the next part to get done.
So what I'm hearing is your job was 20 minutes of work, 30 minutes of downtime.
More like 10 minutes of work and 30 minutes of downtime, yeah. And for 12 hours a night. And they were paying me, I'll say, I think I was making like $13.50 an hour, but that was in the 80s,
That was
late
back
late
when money
80s,
was
early
still like
90s.
something.
So I'd say it was like probably around 1990.
That was when you could still buy a Big Mac for like $5 at most.
Yeah, probably wasn't even that much.
Fast food has forgotten its place recently. People don't go there because your food is good. People go there because
Is your offline cut?
they have to.
Yep, I just got booted again. Yeah, because it's fast and cheap, and
It's not even cheap anymore.
it ain't cheap anymore, no.
If I just want food, why would I go to McDonald's or whatever when I can literally just stop at like Applebee's and pay less and get to sit down at a table and eat my meal? And actually have the food be hot when it reaches me instead of cold or lukewarm.
Well, this time I was halfway logged back in and it kicked me out again.
It's because I'm making fun of the fast food places.
Yep. Fucking McDonald's is DDoSing me.
Right.
People don't go to fast food because it's good. They go there because their children are whining at them.
Well, I think I just hooked up with a snakehead on the Mud River on the
Oh.
Irish bass jig,
Very good.
or maybe a bass. Could be a bass as well.
The hell of a bass if you confused it with a snakehead.
It's a snakehead.
On a side note, at least in my area, I'm always confused whenever someone wants to go to McDonald's because it's like every other place has better burgers, better nuggets.
Well, that's
Even the fries
subjective.
are competitive.
That's entirely subjective. It's just a
No,
matter
in
of
this
what you
area-
like.
In this area, basically everything is better than McDonald's.
I can't seem to log back in.
Well, I guess you got to do something else.
Oh. He's got the Mirrodon bug.
How big of a fish did you catch, Meriden? Fuck.
So sorry, man.
It's taking up the whole server.
Sorry.
He caught a 1,200-pound tilapia.
1,200 pound. That's a serious tilapia.
That's some monster. If I remember correctly, I don't even think tilapia are even 2 pounds in real life.
You're online again.
I'm not sure. You mean still?
Oh, a Nile tilapia gets up to 5.3 pounds.
Oh.
And it looks like the biggest tilapia gets up to 7.9 inches.
My stream just went dark.
It did. I had to end task on the game. It was stuck in a loop of hit space disconnect, hit space disconnect.
Whoa.
but I killed the process and started it back up and logged right in.
Because you're online now.
My bad. I know what my father caught.
A cold?
He caught a 57-ton minnow.
That's serious minnow. Oh no, boats are not allowed. But the login screen shows a boat on the water. What the hell, man? Why teasing me like that?
Fire in the sky.
Fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. Some fool with a flare gun burnt the place to the ground.
Uh-oh.
It was probably me.
See, that should be a hint to us. This is where you use the crayfish. Since this is where you buy the crayfish.
Mm.
Hey, you catch anything? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, whoa. Buddy, I got bad news for you.
What?
There's nothing inside your skull.
I could have told you that.
My dog has a whole 2 brain cells inside her skull. One is entirely focused on food, and the other is entirely focused on getting attention. They bounce around like a DVD screen.
Preferably at the same time. Can you please pet me while I'm eating?
Based on how she behaves whenever I have food, like one would think that I don't feed her or something, but if you were to check her food bowl, it's always full.
My dad used to have colorful commentary about my brain like that. He'd smack me on the back of the head and he said, look, your brain's rattling around in there like a BB in a boxcar. He used to tell me if brains were dynamite, I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose. Oop, hooked up. And lost it. How did I lose it? Eh.
You gotta be quicker than that. On a side note, my dog will take anything I go to hand her.
Yeah, I broke mine of that pretty quick. I'd hand them shit they absolutely didn't like. Now they check first. Because she was so aggressive at taking what you handed her, she'd get fingers and all. So I started handing her stuff she didn't like. Now she slows down and checks and takes it carefully.
Well, my dog takes it carefully. I just find it interesting that she will take anything that I hand her.
It's like, now what do I do with it?
Thanks, Kai.
Hmm?
I think you brought the snakeheads.
How come I can't see you anymore?
You can see
Oh,
the
no.
name, that's all you need.
All I can see is your name now.
Because I went invisible. Stealth mode.
Because what was in his head overtook the rest of his body.
His cheats having unintended consequences makes him invisible.
Thanks.
Muradin's toggled on, look out.
Oh my. Toggled on. goodness.
You want me to DDoS him?
Oh, see, he just toggled off. He's visible again. Oh, invisible. So while you're standing there with your pole in your hand, I can see you, but when you're cast out, I can't.
That's because
Let
it's because
me rephrase that. Oh, see, you're visible. And no, you're
I'm
not.
starting to think that you might wanna consider just ending the stream if you want to keep playing. You're having a lot of hitches going on.
Yeah, my internet's broken.
I wish I had internet.
Pretty sure you do.
Do I? Since when?
Either that or you're a telepath. Because I can still hear you. Eh.
Living where I do is a path to many abilities that many people would consider unnatural. Like in the morning, I can walk outside and tell you if it's going to rain or not.
I can walk outside and tell you if it's raining or not.
Now, like the sky can be clear, and I can tell you it's going to rain this evening.
I can generally tell you that without... Ah, God damn it. All right, I give up. I can generally tell you that without walking outside. Because all my friggin' joints hurt before it rains.
Maybe you should be weatherman.
Oh no, they're fairly accurate.
I couldn't be much more wrong than the one we have.
I'll be a weather person and be like, yeah, just do whatever. It doesn't matter. You're going to do it whether I tell you it's going to rain or not. Just go.
Speaking of weather, it's getting kind of chilly in here. It was downright hot yesterday, and now it's kind of cool.
60 here right now.
Man, it's in the 50s here. It's supposed to be 37 in the morning. 28 on Monday. What the fuck?
I know, Monday just messed up.
Heavy rain brings flood risk to south. Well, we got some heavy rain. We had some wicked frickin' storms last night. All right, I'm going to kill the stream because I can't seem to stay online. Bye, Twitch.
Bye, everybody.
I'd say bye to YouTube, but there's nobody there.